What's going on, guys? It's your boy Crazy Spartan here. And as always, before we get started off with the video, man, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been offering on the channel. Man, listen, so crazy thing is, if I go, let me try and look at my channel. Let me go try and look at my channel analytics. For some reason, I'm trying to find where I can go to look at it. Where is that at? Okay, here it goes. So December 28th, 2015, I started this channel in the hopes to put my voice out there, put my face out there. You know, I've made some banger videos and I've made some, well, terrible ones, okay? But through it all, you guys have stuck around, and I just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been offering on the channel. I say it every single time we start up the live stream or start up a video or whatever. And yeah, man, started this channel when I was I had literally just graduated high school, literally joined the Army a month before I joined, or before I started this YouTube channel. We're up to 35,613 views. We're at, I think we're at 320 subscribers. Man, listen, regardless, I just want to say thank y'all. I mean, the channel's been around, literally, almost a third of my life. So I just want to say thank y'all, man. I'll be 30 this year coming up, and you guys have made this channel what it is. You guys have stuck around through the good times, through the bad ones, and I just want to say thank y'all. I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. Hope y'all had a good New Year's. If, you know, you were out drinking last night, made sure you stayed safe. Kind of late on this announcement, or this PSA, or whatever you want to call it. But, hey man, I hope y'all stayed safe. But we're going to open up our first video of the year talking about my 3 favorite builds in 2K26. Now, this is subjective, okay? You may have a 2-way 3-point slasher that is better than mine's. That's okay. You may have a shot erasing 3-level scorer. That's better than mine. That's okay. You may have a backline mid-post bully riser that's better than mine. Alright, that's okay. This is just the way that I've set up these builds. Okay, I'll show you guys the cat breaker screens for all 3 builds and tell you exactly why these are my 3 favorite builds. But I'm going to start off from my least favorite build to my most favorite build. Okay, now, starting off with the 2-way 3-point slasher, okay, this was my point guard build to start the year off with, okay. I usually start off my career series with a point guard build. I know that we didn't really do much my career this year, and I'll get into that in a little bit, but starting off with everything, point guard, 6'5", 200 pounds with a 6'9" wingspan. These are the max stats if you want to pause it. Then we go to the detailed view. These are all the badges, possible badges at the bottom that he can get. And when I made this build, I wanted him to be a 2-way, basically a 2-way build that could do everything, hence the name 2-way 3-point slasher. He can defend, he can slash, and he can shoot the 3-ball, okay? Now, when we go to the overall rating screen or whatever, so this was before I knew anything about cat breakers, okay? Had I known about cat breakers, had I knew how they worked, I would have made this build a whole lot better, would have had more ways to do it, but like I said, I'll show you guys the cat breaker screen you know, here in a second. But I mean, listen, you know, he's going to get silver posterizer. Didn't know how badge +1s, +2s worked either until, you know, I got online and started playing with Gav. And he was kind of, you know, teaching me the ins and outs about it. But, I mean, 87 driving dunk. I mean, literally with cap breakers, this guy's going to be able to get Hall of Fame posterizer. And let me tell you, I've caught people in bodies with this build. You know, we got 2 people watching the video. What's up? Appreciate everybody stopping by. I mean, silver dead eye, you can upgrade. You can use a +2 on this, +1 on it, whatever you want to do. You know, set shot specialist. I actually have legend set shot specialist on this build, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit. I mean, 91 3-ball, 81 midi. I mean, this is an offensive powerhouse build. He can definitely shoot the ball. He can definitely score it. Playmaking is very well rounded. I mean, ankle assassin on silver. I'm not a dribble god. I'm not Steezo. I'm not Julian Newman. Okay, but I can dribble the ball a little bit. Speed with ball at 6'5" with an 86. That's pretty crazy to me. He does get gold lightning launch, but I can. I think I could +2 this if I wanted to. But really, that wouldn't. I feel like certain badges need legendary, certain ones don't. Pass actually at an 80, which I learned that I can pass with like a 70. So there's that. Moving on to the defense of this build. Now, the defense on this build, I've heard people say, well, oh, I'll cook you because you have an 85 perimeter defense. Bro, I don't get cooked on this build. I don't get cooked on this build, okay? Depending on how you play with the sticks, depending on how you time your defensive, you know, sequences, you'll be just fine on this build. I mean, silver on-ball menace, silver challenger, that's going to be good enough. I mean, usually the guards that you face, they're going to be 6'3", 6'4", 6'5". Your taller ones are going to be 6'6", 6'7". I mean, you know, he's going to be able to get out there and contest very well. And, you know, I just feel like this build is very good defensively. The block could be better, but like I said, I used some cap breakers on that, so I'll show you guys that here in a minute. The rebounding isn't very good on this build, but I'll show you guys that in a second. 90 speed, I mean, this dude is fast. The agility could be higher, but, you know, like I said, I kind of, you know, wanted to make this build very versatile, very well-rounded, and with an 80 vertical on him. Then if we go to his shades of Steve Francis, Jamal Murray, Baron Davis, to a 3-point slasher, elite shooter from deep, hard to chase in transition, handles have flare and control, explosive rim attacking guard, no big weaknesses to report. You know, so that's that for him. Now I'm gonna show you guys the cap breaker script. I'm gonna kind of do this like with each and every build that I have, just so that way you guys can kind of get an understanding. And you know, if y'all are one to want to watch some gameplay or whatever it is that y'all decide to do, y'all can do that as well. All right, so moving on, this is my screen right here. So I think I have like 8 or 9 cap breakers, but I've pretty much used a lot of them on this build here. I used 2 cap breakers to get him to a 92 driving dunk. Now, like I said, this guy has caught people in a poster before, and it is nasty. Okay, 82 mid-range shot. That's gonna be, you know, something that's pretty useful in this build. Now, I did use 3 cap breakers on his blocking just to make him better when people try to attack me at the rim. I have gotten chase down blocks on this build before, so that kind of helps him out there. And then with the defensive rebound, I did use 2 on this to give us a 64. That was good enough to get us, I believe, Rebound Chaser on bronze, I believe. And then I used 2 on strength, so that way that could help us finish at the rim better. But crazy thing is, I'm not even done with his strength. I could literally use 2 more to get plus 12, and that would bring him up to a 73 strength, which that's top tier for a guard, I feel like. But I mean, the way the cap breakers are done in this game, I actually like how they're done. If you guys want to see me do the things I like about 2K26 and the things I dislike, y'all drop a like on this video. But yeah, basically this is the cap breaker screen for my build. Y'all can pause it or whatever else y'all want to do, but this is the overall screen. If you guys want to take a look at that, then I can show you guys his badges. If you guys want to take a look at that, y'all let me know what y'all would have done differently. And then we move on to tier 2s. This is what I did. Badge perks. This is what I have as my setup for now. We do have to reach crew level 29. And shout out to my crew, man. I'm gonna shout my boys out here just for a quick second. We're level 25. These are all the members we got here. You know, shout out to you know, Gav, man. He's the president of the crew. Shout out to him. You know, we got a lot of members, man. I mean, shout out to everybody who's in the crew right now. Shout out to everybody that's grinding. You know, shout out to everybody, man. It's been amazing seeing our crew grow the way that we've grown, and it feels nice. So there's that. So then I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the other 2 builds. I'm gonna try and speed through this as fast as I can, just so that way, you know, I'm not taking too long. But that was my least favorite build. Now, let me not say least favorite, because I love playing on all these builds. I just mean in terms of like overall effectiveness, the fun I have playing on it, and just, you know, the amount of success I've had. Now moving on to my, I guess you could call it my second favorite build in the game. This is my backline mid-post bully riser. Okay, this is my big, you know what I'm saying? This is the guy who will literally shut you down at the rim. So don't even try to go in there. I literally got, I think it was 6 or 7 blocks in the Rec 1 game. Shades of DeAndre Ayton, Ronnie, Seckley, and Anthony Davis. I mean, this build, I don't really know what else to say about this build. I mean, shout out to Gav for helping me make this build. Center, 7 foot tall, 240 pounds with a 7'2" wingspan. I mean, got length in all the right places. Pause. Alright, moving on. So, this is the stat screen right here. Now, this isn't the first time that I've learned how to use cap breakers, okay? My favorite build, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute, was where I first learned how to use cap breakers. And this one maximizes that. This one, you know, maximizes how to use cap breakers. I mean, so when we go to the badges, I mean, he's going to have hook specialist. The driving dunk's at a 73, so that way we can get bronze posterizer, but I can always plus 2 that if I want it. Standing dunk's going to be a 90, so I can literally dunk on people in the paint if I wanted to, but the thing with that damn dunk meter is that it really sucks. It does. It sucks. Okay, I'm not going to get in depth on how I would fix that. Like I said, if you guys want to see me do things I like and the things I disliked about 2K26, y'all drop a like on it and I'll drop the vid. Alright, post control on this build is very, very good. I need to start doing post fades. That's what I need to start doing on this build, because if I can do post fades, man, this build will be legit. Alright, moving on. You know, silver Deadeye, silver set shot. I mean, listen, if you are a big that could shoot in this game, you are infinitely more better to your team's success. Not even close. Not even close. Then I put the three ball at a 63. I'm gonna show you guys why here in a little bit with cap breakers. I mean, like I said, this build can actually shoot the ball. Pass accuracy at a 53. I'm gonna also show you the cap breakers on that. Ball handle 71, speed of ball 60. The defense of this build is where it really shines. I mean, off ball pass, so that way I can, you know, defend the opposing big up on the top, because a lot of bigs like to shoot in this game, and you gotta get out there. You have to get out there. Perimeter defense is actually not bad for a big. His block rating, this is what makes him special. Okay, I do have Legend High Flying Denier on this build because I did use a +2, and let me tell you something. This guy, if you come within 2 feet of the paint, is getting sent back. If I can time when to go for that block, it's getting sent back. Just letting you know. The rebounding on this build, now the offensive rebounding is very low on this build. That is something that I'm working on right now with my rebound specialization, and you know, just learning like where to put my cap breakers at. Box out Beast on gold, so that way he's able to you know, box those bigs out. Rebound chaser on silver, which maybe I could use a +2 on that to go for legendary. No, Hall of Fame, my fault. Yeah, Hall of Fame, I'm tripping. And then, you know, pretty much maxed out all of his physicals. And then when we go to the you know, the cap breaker screen and stuff like that, I did end up changing his name, because I didn't know that once you use cap breakers on a build, you have the opportunity to change the name on it or whatever, which is absolutely dope. I think 2K should do that moving forward. You know, I think that that's something that's really good. So moving on, this is our attribute screen right here. You know, we did use our some of our cap breakers on mid range. A ton, like I think I used like 3 on 3-point shot, I believe. Then I used some on his pass accuracy to get him that break starter, which I'll show you guys here in a little bit. But this is the cap breaker screen right here. I used 4 on his 3 ball. So, I mean, in terms of overall cap breaker effectiveness, this build is really, really solid. Okay, I do want to get this. I don't know. I should be able to use Baluba now, unless I'm tripping. Because that's one of the main animations that I like using in my jump shots is Baluba. A lot of people say it got nerfed. It didn't. Alright. 86 3 ball. I mean, this guy can shoot it. Don't leave him open. Okay. Pass accuracy is at a 71. That way I can get break starter. I think I do have dimer. I'll show you guys here that here in a second. But like I said, this offensive rebounding, we're putting this up. I just wish it could have been a little higher, because I kind of feel like in some situations I cannot grab an offensive board to save my life. So there you go. But overall, I mean, literally this build can do everything. He can do everything. And that's one of the special things about this build. I mean, perimeter defense wise, if I wanted to, I mean, I could only upgrade it by 4. That really wouldn't make a difference. His steal upgraded by 4. That wouldn't make a difference. So it's just a matter of learning where to use your cap breakers, learning where not to. Moving on, these are our badges. Now, like I said, I did use a max +2 on rebound chaser, so we do have that on Hall of Fame. It does help though. You know, I did use a +1 on set shot, so that way we can knock down those shots a whole lot better. Moving on to tier 2, I did use aerial wizard for a max +1, so that way we can you know, catch lobs and everything like that, which I still don't know how to catch lobs in this game. Go ahead and roast me in the chat if you want to. Then I use that max +2 on high flying denier, and that's what makes this build absolutely dangerous. Literally. Okay. And like I said, where's it at? Break starter. Yep, I did use break starter on bronze, like for bronze. Not use it, but that's what I have it on, so that way I can throw those outlet passes. These are our badge perks, and that just sums up this build, man. I mean, this build, he's a jack of all trades. He can do it all. That's literally why his build name is Triple Double Threat. I mean, because, I mean, if I wanted to, I could go into rec and average 10, 10, and 10 every game. I could do it with this build. Now, to go ahead and cap it off with my favorite build in NBA 2K26, the shot erasing 3-level score. Listen, I remember making this build. I was oh, we got Zion be killing YT in the chat. I've been subbed. You got me back with a sub. Hey, I got you, man. I'll go ahead and subscribe to you here in a little bit. But this build, when I was literally creating it, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not look up any YouTube videos, didn't look up anything. I was just like, you know what, let me make a small forward build. Let me try and make a Kevin Durant. Let me try and make a build that is special, right? So I ended up coming with the shot erasing 3-level score. No big weaknesses on him. I'm going to show you guys the build here right now. Small forward, 6'10", 225 with a 7'1" wingspan. I mean, this guy... there have been times where I've snagged over 7-foot centers with this build. Like, even 7'4s, I've snagged over 7'4s with this build. Moving on to the overall rating screen here. I mean, listen. This guy... There is not one thing that this guy cannot do. Okay? I mean, 87 drive and dunk. We're able to get posters on this build, and if you guys have watched the gameplays that I've put on this channel, you've seen that I've got some pretty crazy posters with this build, especially the one where I put the guy on the ground and literally stood over and pointed on him. Go check that out if you haven't done so already. The only thing I do wish was higher on this build was his standing dunk, so that way I can easily get those, like, under the rim finishes, but, you know, I could literally use cap breakers on that to upgrade that, but I kind of feel like with this build, he doesn't really need it. Now, this build has an 86 post control. The fact that this build at 6'10" can do a lot of the things that a 7-foot or 7'4" center can do is special. Okay? I mean, literally when, you know, Gav, he was like, hey, go ahead and share screen me this build. When he said, hey, try and put the rest on your dude, literally, I had two, what was it? I think I had 2 overalls left. I think I was at 98. And I literally used the rest on post control. I bought it from like a 40-something to an 80-something. Or it might have been like a 50 or whatever it was. Up to an 86. That absolutely broke this build. It absolutely broke this build because... I mean, literally anything in the post, I could do it, right? Moving on to the three-pointer, I mean, literally this guy could shoot the lights out. I shoot anywhere between 50 to 70% on this build at any given time. I've never dropped below 40% or 50% on this build. At 6'10", shooting over 50%, I mean, in real life, that's like insane efficiency, right? But in 2K terms... You know, the Zenners, they might laugh, but they're Zenning, so they're buns. Set shot, dead eye, shifty shooter on silver. I mean, this guy could do it all. He could pass, he could shoot, he could finish, he can defend. I mean, literally, he's a versatile defender. I mean, in every which way. I mean, when it comes to his rebounding, he's versatile there. His physicals are versatile. And I'll show you guys the cat breaker screen here in just a little bit. But man, this has been my favorite build on 2K26. I mean, literally, there's not one thing, like I said, that this guy cannot do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, literally, when you go to the attribute screen, I mean, look at him. Like, he's versatile. You know what I'm saying? There's not one thing that this build can't do. I mean, literally, all across the board. All across the board. There's nothing that this build can't do. Then when we go to the cat breaker screen, I did use 2 on his driving dunk to be able to get him those contact dunks. I could even upgrade it even more if I ever chose to do so. And then when it comes to his rebounding, this is something that I'm trying to go for as well. Use some on his vertical so that way he can grab those boards more effectively. Then when we go to the badges screen, I mean, use the +1 on Deadeye, pogo sticks maxed out, set shot, use the +2 on that, so that is now Hall of Fame. Like I said, this build, don't leave him open. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. Post-fade Phenom on gold. Rebound Chaser, I did use Hot Start on that, so that kind of helps us out even more towards the beginning of games. For my tier 2, I've used Ankle Assassin +1 for that. I mean, I don't really dribble, but at 6'10", you want to have that luxury to be able to, you know, drive by those like 7', 7'1" centers that you may have to guard. I've had to guard 7'4" centers with this build, so it helps getting by them as well. High Flying Denier, use that on +1. I mean, you guys have seen the blocks that I've gotten on this build, so y'all know why. And I use the +2 on gloves, so that way we can be better defenders on the perimeter. These are our badge perks to wrap up this video with, and you know, that's gonna sum it up for us, man. These were my 3 favorite builds in the game, bar none, hands down, 110%. These are the 3 that I run. Okay, if we want easy lobbies, I go to my Shot Racing 3-point slasher. If we want a little bit of comp in the theater, I go to my Shot Racing 3-level scorer. And if I want to go to Rick and almost drop a damn near triple-double, this is the build I go for right here. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. This live. I'm going to go ahead and sub to my boy Zion Be Killing YT. I'm going to go ahead and sub to him. He's got 18,000 subscribers. That's impressive, man. Shout out to you, bro. I don't know if you're still here in the video or in the chat or whatever, but hey, man, shout out to this guy. His view count's pretty good as well. So shout out to this guy. I mean, most popular video at 4.2K views. That's impressive, man. Shout out to this guy. You just earned yourself a sub, bro. I mean, literally, when I go to my my most viewed video, I'm at 5.6K, and that was a Need for Speed video back on Need for Speed Heat. But man, like I said at the beginning of this video, man, I appreciate all that y'all have done, all the videos y'all have watched, all the personal vlogs y'all have watched, all of the round 5. Zombie fails and stuff like that, all the, you know, just ups and downs of the channel. You guys have been here through it all, man, and I just want to say thank y'all for that. I really do. Hopefully, you know, heading into 2026, there'll be more on the channel. I do plan on getting one game. I'm probably gonna go and look in the store and see if they have it on sale for New Year's. They probably don't, but I'm gonna go in there, look and see what's up. And, you know, maybe there'll be another, game to be played on the channel here. It's a relatively new game. It just came out. So, we'll see what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all did, y'all drop a like, y'all subscribe, make sure your notifications are turned on so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. And again, shout out to my boy Zion Be Killin' YT. Hey man, y'all go subscribe to his channel. He's got a lot of good content on there. Literally just looked at his channel. Like I said, view count's pretty good, so shout out to him. But other than that, y'all stay motivated, stay dedicated, always have that Mamba mentality, and I'll check you guys out in the next one. Peace out.